What's up, gamers? Rio Pesino for The Reboot. In a previous episode, I talked about game trading sites, one way for us gamers to save some money. But some of us are pretty skeptical about trading games online. But there's other alternatives for you out there if you don't want to trade games online or spend money every time a new game comes out. They're called online game rental services. The two biggest ones, of course, are Gamefly and Blockbuster Game Pass. But which one do you go with? On this episode, I'm going to give you the pros and cons of both websites and tell you which one is the best site for you to use.
Stupid!
Gamefly is the most well-known online video game rental subscription service. Some call it the Netflix of video games, as the Gamefly service is similar to its movie counterparts. It works like this. Games are sent to subscribers in remailable, prepaid mailers. The subscriber then can keep the games for as long as they want while paying the monthly fee, although the number of games is limited by the type of subscription plan, which ranges from $16 to $23. Additionally, the user can create a queue, known as the game queue, of up to 50 games. Upon returning the game to a Gamefly distribution center, Gamefly automatically ships out the next game in the game queue. Delivery of requested games are usually within 2 to 5 days of shipment. The biggest advantage Gamefly has over Blockbuster Game Pass is its video game library. With over 7,000 console and handheld titles, Gamefly offers the widest selection of games. And of course, like Blockbuster Game Pass, no late fees. However, the one gripe some gamers have with Gamefly is an important one: the amount of time it takes to get your games. There is a chance you may receive a game weeks after you expect to receive it. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened enough to where you'll find a noticeable amount of complaints online. Blockbuster Game Pass is the company's answer to Gamefly. It works just about the same way Gamefly does. You rent a game in the store, keep it for as long as you want, and return it when you want. No late fees or return dates, simple as that. The service costs about $22 a month and allows gamers to check out one game at a time. When you consider the amount of money that you could pay for a single game rental at Blockbuster, which is around $8, a monthly charge could quickly add up to some tremendous savings for those who rent a lot of games in a month. Unfortunately, Blockbuster does not offer the option to rent more than one game at a time. So why would you consider signing up for a Blockbuster Game Pass? One reason: convenience. Having the option to walk into a Blockbuster store and pick up a game instead of having to wait days for it in the mail is a huge plus. Unfortunately, there are some major flaws with Game Pass. The biggest problem is the lack of titles. You're basically limited to the games available at the Blockbuster you go to. The price is also a concern. Why pay $22 a month for a service that is lacking in the amount of games available for rent when you can sign up for Gamefly for $16 and take advantage of its game library of 7,000 games? In the end, it comes down to this: if you want fast service and don't mind paying a bit more for it, go with Blockbuster Game Pass. If you want a larger selection of games at a cheaper cost, give Gamefly a shot.
That's it for this episode of The Reboot. If you want to download more Reboot content, you can. Just go to vimeo.com/channel/Reboot Show. The Reboot is also on MySpace, Facebook, and YouTube, so if you want to add me as a friend there, you can. And if you want to play me online, just add me as a friend on Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network. I'm Rio Pesino for The Reboot, and we'll see you next time.